it caught my attention about the opening of India. Let's say, for example, work permit for Indian national to go in Malta. So, hi everyone, my name is Trisha and welcome back again to my channel. And yes, that's me. Okay, guys, so I'm really sorry if I didn't upload for long because I'm busy and I'm really preparing myself for examination because I'm going to take the Dutch exam A2 level. So, and also I'm really busy with my life, with my work, something like that. So since I don't have an update yet about Malta, that's why I didn't upload so much because there's nothing going on much in Malta. And it caught my attention about the opening of India. Let's say, for example, work permit for Indian national to go in Malta. And they said like work permit application through BFS Global. Okay guys, so for today's video, I'm going to discuss about these things like BFS Global. Is it application for work permit or application for visa? Okay guys, if you watch my videos, I said already before that VFS Global is for visa application. So VFS Global is Visa Application Center for European country, Canada, UK, and many more. So mostly in VFS Global, European or Schengen visa application are done. Okay, so what kind of visa that VFS Global accepts? Okay, any kind of Schengen visa you must apply through VFS Global. Okay, except for the family and except for MVV in the Netherlands, something like that. So you have to apply through the embassy and pick up your visa in the VFS Global. But the category D visa like employment, business, or study, it should be done through VFS Global only. Now, they said like VFS Global will now accept work permit application for Indians national only. So this is like a website from India. It's like VFS Global India. They said like work permit application. So I just want to clarify this guys that there is no work permit application done in any VFS Global because work permit should be applied only in Malta. That is Identity Malta. So Identity Malta is the only one who is processing and applying work permit. Your employer will gonna apply your work permit, and Identity Malta will gonna process and approve a work permit. So once you get your work permit, you have to go through VFS Global and you need to apply your visa. So you cannot apply a work permit in VFS Global. Okay guys, so if you see my video, I have a videos about VFS Global, as you can see in your screen, plus also Identity Malta. So these two videos will help you to understand what is VFS Global and what is Identity Malta. So I would like to say also clarification, VFS Global India, if it is right. So I just want to clarify these things why you are telling like work permit application for Indian national in VFS Global. So maybe you have a mistake about this because there's no work permit application done through any VFS Global as far as I know because only done in Identity Malta. Because guys, Identity Malta and VFS Global are two separate things. So VFS Global is a private company that process visa, accept visa application. And Identity Malta is a government sector in Malta who process work permit. So they are really different from each other. And another question is, can I apply my visa in Malta Embassy in any country? For example, I live in the Philippines and I get an employer. Shall I go to embassy to apply my visa instead of VFS Global? So the answer is no. You cannot, because only VFS Global is authorized to accept visa application, because Maltese embassy are not accepting visa application for walk-in applicants, direct applicants in Malta embassy. All should be done in VFS Global. So meaning to say, the Maltese embassies are authorized the VFS Global to accept visa application. So we need to be clear about this, guys. About work permit application, it should be done in Identity Malta. So I watch many vloggers saying like, oh, India is open. There is like a VFS Global accept visa application or accept work permit application, I should say. And they make you feel excited. They make you feel like, oh, it's a good news because we can apply work permit. Okay, guys, to challenge you, can you just go directly to VFS Global with all your papers and apply for a single work permit application through VFS? Of course not. This is not possible because first, your employer must apply for your work permit through Identity Malta. And once you get the approval of Identity Malta, that's what we call the single work permit application. It's also called still abroad application because you are not in Malta. You are still abroad. You are still outside country, outside Malta. You are in your own country. So meaning to say you are abroad. So that's why they call still abroad applicants. So they apply the work permit still abroad applicants in Identity Malta, and once you get your approval, you will gonna go to VFS Global to apply for your visa. So shout out to VFS Global India. I think you need to fix your title when it comes to publishing your article because this is to avoid misleading the people and to avoid also misinformation about this because there are so many people who are eager to apply. There are so many people who are excited to apply in Malta. And with this information, it's kind of misleading to other people unless Identity Malta give orders or whatever. But as far as I know, there's no such thing, I think. So yes, guys, we need also to be very extra careful and watch out to all the information that we are watching in YouTube, in many channels, like any other vloggers, vlogging about information in Malta. So I'm not telling like they're not telling the truth. I commend them that they are giving many informations to help you, but we need to make sure about the genuine and real information so that no one will gonna be misled and no one will gonna be fall into a human trafficking. That's now what's happening in Malta, especially to Asian national. Let's say for example, Indian and Philippines. Those are the countries that has more number of applicants. Like they are the most nationalities working in Malta from Asia, and human trafficking and abusive agents are everywhere, especially Philippines and India. So they are like collecting really 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 large amount of money just to go in Malta or just to recommend you for a job in Malta. So yes, guys, this I want to clarify this information. So I think it's kind of a bit mistake that they said work permit application in India. So as for me, I read the article about this and I'm not convinced about work permit application done in India VFS Global because work permit should be done only in Identity Malta, not in VFS Global. Never the VFS Global accept work permit application, only Identity Malta. So, therefore, to conclude that VFS Global is only for visa and Identity Malta is only for work permit. So, you need to know this proper information, guys, so you have enough knowledge so you won't mislead. For example, you watch many vlogs in YouTube, so you won't mislead about this. So, that's only my advice to all of you. So the final update or at least I can say the latest update now is Malta is finally accepting Indian travelers to enter in Malta. So meaning to say the restrictions are now lifted to those countries, and yeah, as you can see in your screen, those are the countries that are newly approved to enter in Malta. But of course, many conditions will apply. So to make sure about this, read many articles as much as you want, as much as you can read, so you won't mislead, guys. So one of in the list is India. So meaning to say India can now travel in Malta. But when it comes to application of work permit, we are not yet sure if Malta is already open for giving or issuing work permit for those who are not in Malta. Because as far as I know, it's not yet okay. It's not yet possible because of this situation. Now, example, I have a work permit or I have a residence permit and I want to travel in Malta and I am from India. Yes, I can travel. The restrictions are now lifted. So this was news from Times of Malta. So this is like a reliable information. That's why I read carefully before I publish into my own channel, because I don't want to give like false information or half truth and half false information, something like that, guys. Okay. So I advise to those vloggers that before you publish a video, I think you should be reading carefully and make sure that the article published in website is also reliable and also correct information, so we avoid misleading people and we avoid misinformation, because we both know that all people from India, most people from Asia, let's say for example Philippines, Nepal, India, they are really excited to go in Malta and they want to go in Malta for job, which I understood because I came from Asia too. And of course I understood that many people wants to go in Europe, and they make like Malta is like a stepping stone to enter in European country, because Malta is easy to go and it's like it's easy to get a work permit because many employers willing to sponsor you. So we just want to give as much as possible a correct and proper information so we don't mislead people. So yes, guys, that's the latest update that 19 countries can now enter in Malta for traveling, but for work permit, there's no update yet. And for my next video, guys, I will going to upload about work permit application, those who are in Gulf country. Let's say, for example, Middle East, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, Dubai, or many Gulf country, meaning to say in Middle East. So are you able or can you now apply a work permit in Malta if you are from those country or living in those country and you hold your vaccination certificate, something like that? So on my next video, I'm going to discuss about this topic because I already gathered many information and I want to finalize them and I want to make sure them if it is true or if it is like just a rumor or so I want to make sure about the videos that I'm giving to you is reliable, so you can rely on to my channel. So yes, guys, I'm really sorry if I'm not upload like more than a month, because I'm just busy doing my own life, my work, plus I'm also preparing my examination into Dutch language. Ayan. So thank you so much for your trust and for watching my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and also to like my videos. Please also share all my videos to all your friends so they will know a proper and correct information when it comes to Malta, because many people are vlogging, many people are giving information, but we are not sure if it is reliable. But I'm not telling that it's not reliable. I commend them being a vlogger or giving this kind of information, but we need to make sure about the information, if it is correct, if it is genuine, or if it is real, or if it is reliable. Okay, guys, so please subscribe, like, and share my videos. And once again, thank you so much for your non-stop support, and thank you so much for watching all my vlogs. So until next time, guys, and yes, see you again next time. Bye.